Figured I'd do an update. I haven't uploaded anything in a long time. Still here, still breeding some frogs. Haven't done any new tanks, that's why I really haven't done an update, but I just cleaned all the glass, so I figured I'd give you guys an update. This is the 180 gallon redhead tank. It's grown in pretty thick. You can hardly even see any of the actual background anymore. There's a couple babies running around in here. There's one back here. Not sure if you can see him there. There's another one running around somewhere in there. But the Margravia is really going pretty crazy in this tank, which is what I wanted. So I'm pretty happy with how everything's growing. A lot of people like this Biophytum here. It's growing really well. We got a couple orchids. That one did pretty well. This guy's blooming right now. Some more Margravia growth. I've got to drain it out. You can see the water's pretty high right now. I just have it hooked up to a ball valve, and I just run it into a bucket, waste bucket. But so that's 180 gallon. Now we'll go into the actual frog room. Just got the same thing going on. There's a Sylvatica bilsa here, and then these are the Rio Colubre, which I don't see any at the moment, but there's the tank. And here I have some unknown, there's one of the unknown low-cal Bastimentos. These are one of my favorite Bastimento. Just the way they look. The parents are pretty orange, but they have really white bellies and white feet, and their offspring come out red with white feet. And just very, very minimal spotting. In this tank, these are the Solarte, or Nancy, whatever you want to call them. Here's one here. Just solid bright orange. There's the other one. That's the female here. Really bright frogs, they pretty much glow. But they do pretty well for me. And moving along, these are the Histrionica bullseye. Hold on one sec, let me turn something off. Let's make it a little bright with the back wall being white. These guys are doing well for me. I just shipped out 4 sub-adults. They all ended up being male, which is unfortunate. And they didn't call for me until I shipped them out. Seeing if I can, there's the male over here. If you can see him. They're really bold, obviously. He's just let me put him. There he goes. That's the male right there. I don't know where the female is, but she's tending some tadpoles right now, and there is 3 babies in here somewhere. They're still really young, about maybe 3 weeks old. Oh, there's the female. She's up here at the top. I don't know if you can even see her there. But. And this tank, this is the Sylvatica San Lorenzo tank. There's the female there. You can barely see her. That's the female, and I don't know where the male is, but he's usually calling his head off. Surprised he's not out. They're tending some tadpoles as well. And this tank, this is the Escudo, Familia Escudo tank. See if any of them are out. There's quite a few babies running around. I see a couple, but they'll be really hard to see on camera right now. They're really small. One right there. And in this tank, this is the Bastimentos. These are my yellow guys. I have 2 locales of Bastimentos. The female's really yellow. The male here is kind of yellowish, orangish, goldish. It's actually more yellow in person than it looks on camera. The female is really bright yellow. I'm not sure where she's at. And down beneath, these are all these tanks. A lot of them are Tinctorius, which I stopped breeding Tinctorius just because it wasn't worth it to me for the price they were going for. You know, there's a lot more work involved as far as bringing up healthy froglets and making sure they're going to grow correctly, and there's a lot of work goes into it, and it wasn't worth it to me to sell frogs for 20 bucks a piece. So I just keep them as pets now. But this tank here on the left is empty right now. I used to have Orange Galax, but I moved it because it's really grown in, so I moved it to a different grow out tank. These are the Qatari. I just have a female Azurius in there. I lost my male a couple of years ago, and I just haven't really tried to find a new one for him. But that's actually my oldest frog. I've had that for 14 years, I believe. These are the yellowbacks, and these are the Lamani. It's a Lamani grow out. There's one you can see up there. That's the male. And I just got a probable female today. There we go. You can kind of see it there. It's pretty jumpy. I don't want to bother it too much, but probable female there. These are the Fine Spot Lukes in this tank. And in here we have the green sips, which these guys are always out. There's a male and a female. I have a young male also in there if someone wants one or if someone needs one. And this is the Orange Galact I put in this grow out. But yeah, I mean that's really just one rack there, and then I have my other rack here. So that's my frog room. The Lamani, I ordered a tank from Protein about a year ago. I still don't have it, so I know he had some complications with his health, whatever, so I'm kind of giving him the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, it's a 44 by 17 by 48, so it's gonna go in this big slot here. Don't mind the mess. That's my remote control car stuff I've been doing over there, and that's a tadpole tray, but and a very big router. But yeah, you can see that whole space there. It's 44 by 17 by 48. That is where the new tank is going to go for the Lamani, which I will be posting a lot of videos with that whole tank construction and building and everything. I've got some wood up there for it. But yeah, these frogs, the Lamani over here, are going to go in that slot whenever that happens, and then I'll probably find either another pair of Sylvatica or possibly another redhead pair to put in this tank to fill that gap, just so I have frogs in every tank. And then I'll be looking for something to go in this tank, or I may just keep that as a grow out. The frogs grow really well in that tank, so I may just keep that as a grow out, and I may even just redo this whole tank because it's too grown in. You know, I can't even see anything on the ground there, so it's just really hard to. It's not really set up for breeding, I guess is a better word. Not really ideal for a breeding tank. So this tank actually has some pretty cool Markaravia growth on the trees and everything. So, well, that'll do it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the update, and like I said, once I get that new tank, I'll be posting some more stuff. All right, take care.